I'm Willie Mae McIver for Beyond the Praise, and today we have the pleasure of having with us gospel recording artist, bishop, author, I don't know what he can't do, television personality, judge. It is Bishop Hezekiah Walker. Welcome, Bishop.
Oh, I am so glad to be here with you.
Oh, it's a pleasure having you here.
Yeah.
Now, all those titles that I reeled off, how do you do all of that?
You know, I don't know.
Okay.
I just do them, but you know, God has given me the grace to do it.
Yeah.
I remember hearing Bishop Jake say something. He said that the Lord will not put more on you than you can bear.
Yes.
And he said that you just have to use time management. So if he put all that stuff on you, he's giving you the grace and the mercy to bear all of it.
That's right. You actually have a song about that, too.
I sure do.
Okay.
How much
One of my favorite songs.
Oh,
yeah.
great.
Song. Speaking of music, you've got a new project out called...
Oh, Better, and I'm excited about this new project.
That's such a great song. Better is such a great song, and you have a way of putting out songs that all churches can sing at any given time. Is that by design?
Yes, I do that purposely.
Okay.
I do that because, you know, I don't ever want the church to be left out.
Okay.
And so I feel like this, if your church can sing it, if the church can sing it, you'll sell a lot of CDs. As long as the church can sing it, it's going to get out there.
Yes, and what I like about your music, too, is that not only can youth choirs sing them or the main choirs, but I've seen senior choirs sing your songs because they're simple enough for them to retain the lyrics.
Exactly.
So that's great. Now, that's from what project?
The Better Project? Or?
Yes.
The Better Project is the new project that's out now, and it just came out Friday.
Okay.
And I'm really excited about it. It's in stores now, so I need everybody to go pick up a copy today.
That's right. And it's called what? Azusa?
It's called Azusa, The Next Generation.
Okay. And where was that recorded?
That was recorded in New York City.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And it's church?
That's actually, it's well, you know what we did? Azusa is really a conference.
Okay.
And so we kind of picked up from where Carlton Pearson left off.
Yes.
And we started the Azusa, but we called it, now his conference was Azusa. We call ours Azusa, The Next Generation.
Okay.
So we picked up the same kind of mindset of the conference, and you know, he used to record every year.
Yes.
So that's what we do. We record every year.
That's great.
Yeah.
That is great. Now, you just had a recording. Speaking of recordings, you just had a recording recently, and it brought a lot of folks back together.
Oh, Willie Mae, that was amazing. We you know, I started my choir back in 1985.
Okay.
And then, of course, down through the years, everybody kind of went their separate ways.
Yeah.
We kept on singing, but everybody just went their separate ways. Some of the main key people. And we decided to call a reunion choir together, and everybody came back.
Now, there are members from what choir? What was the name of your choir?
That was the Love Fellowship Crusade Choir.
Okay. Okay.
And we called everybody back. So everybody from the Crusade Choir came back, and it was just amazing.
Where was that recorded at?
We recorded at the King's Theater in Brooklyn. Okay. It's one of our newest theaters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was great.
How many choir members? Because I heard there was like 200 choir
Plus,
members.
it was 200.
Really?
It was like well over, like, I think the last time count we had was like 280.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 280 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Any other special guests?
Yeah, we had Isaac Caree.
Okay.
We had Karen. I'm not Karen. We had Dorinda Clark Cole.
Great.
We had who? It's so many.
I know it.
I know
it. I'm sure everybody wanted to be a part of it.
Everybody wanted to be a part. We looked in the audience, and Fantasia was in the audience.
Oh my gosh!
It was,
really?
Yeah, I mean, it was Israel was in the audience. It was so many. Sean what's his name? Sean McLemore.
Yeah.
He was there. He sang like crazy.
Really?
So we had a lot of great time. We had a great talent, and we had a great time.
Now, is it new music or old music, or what's on it?
It was all old music. It was music that we used to do.
Yeah.
And we came back and did it, and then Jonathan McReynolds came.
Okay.
He did a great rendition of one of our old songs. So I really didn't realize the impact that I had on everybody. Like through the years on everybody's life. I was like, wow, great.
How many years has it been?
31 years.
Wow, 31 years? Does it feel like it?
Yes.
Okay. That is great. Now, when does that project due out?
We're going to try to put it out sometime in the latter part of the year, if not the top of the year.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
So what's next for you? What are you working on now?
Wow. You know, someone asked me the same thing. I'm not really sure.
Okay.
But one of my biggest dreams was to record in Israel.
Oh, wow.
I want to do Hezekiah Walker live in Jerusalem.
Oh my gosh. That's going to be so awesome.
Yeah.
It's just going to happen. We just have to speak that into fruition.
That's right. I want that to happen.
That's great. What about television? I know you did some television.
I'm doing some television now. You know, we're trying to make sure that happens. You know, I'm not at liberty to say
Okay,
anything.
okay, yeah, because I heard
But
something.
yeah, something is getting ready to happen. So it's gonna be good. A few of us, me, Ty, Damaris, and a few others.
Okay,
yeah,
that sounds good. Anything you haven't done that you'd like to do?
You know, Willie, seriously, I've done everything that I've ever wanted to do, except for that recording in Jerusalem.
Okay.
But everything else, I mean, everything is going so great. You know how things can go good so much until it's almost scary?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, I'm scared. Like, it's because everything's just going so good. But I've done everything that I wanted to do, yes.
Yeah.
I'm doing radio now.
I know.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing radio?
I've been doing radio now for 9 years.
Has it been that long?
9 years.
9 years?
9 years.
How is it connecting with the people that listen to and buy your music on a daily basis?
I have to, you know, give great respect to you and to others who have been in radio for so long. You know, as an artist, we really didn't know back in the day. We know now, but we didn't know the importance of radio.
Oh yeah.
and you know, I really didn't really understand it until I got in it.
Yes.
And it's a different group of people.
It is.
Different. You got your own niche.
Yeah.
And it's like amazing. Like, you know, it's just different.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Great.
I love talking to people.
Good.
I love getting, you know, and I see people on the street that I meet, and they go, I listen to your show every day, you know.
And you're like, really?
Like, really? Like, you know, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think I would trade radio, though.
You wouldn't?
No.
All right. Okay.
No, I wouldn't trade radio.
What kind of advice do you have for up-and-coming, not just gospel artists, but choirs? Because right now, choirs are, not that they ever left, but they're pretty prevalent now, especially on the charts.
Yes.
Choir music is back at the forefront now. What words of encouragement do you have for up-and-coming choirs out there, or individuals who want to start their own choir?
I think that they should keep moving and keep fighting for it. You know, I've been an advocate for it for years.
Yes, you have.
And trying to keep choirs, you know, alive, and now they're back up.
Yes.
And I think the industry now recognizes that they need that sound.
Yes.
And I think that we all got to come together, push and fight, and keep moving it and make sure that the choir music stay alive. Because as long as there's churches, there's always going to be a choir.
That's right.
And people come to church to hear the choir.
Yes,
and
they
so,
do.
Yeah, they do. So I encourage every upcoming, you know, choir director, all the choirs that are upcoming, stay true to your craft. You know, keep on moving, stay true to what we teach and what we believe. You know, make sure that your songs are biblically based. Make sure the songs that people can go back and reference scripture with it.
Sure.
And we'll be good.
Okay.
We'll be good.
Finish this sentence for me. Hezekiah Walker is?
Hezekiah Walker is excited about his future.
All right. All right. And how does he want to be remembered when God has called him home to be with him?
I want people to remember me as someone who was very instrumental in leading people to Christ, and leading the unbeliever to Christ, and leading people back to Christ who left Christ.
Oh wow, that's great. That's great. Again, your latest single is called Better.
It's called Better.
Yeah, quickly moving up the charts and.
Oh man, we had so many phone calls and so many emails.
Yeah.
Especially when people saw the video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And when they saw the
tied
video,
it all together.
and they tied the video with the song, and they said, "I got it."
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
And then it just exploded, and
Yep.
you know,
Yep,
it's number one on the charts, number one in sales and everything,
Yes.
and on radio. So I'm really excited about it, and it's blessing people.
Yeah.
I just came back from Baton Rouge,
Okay. Oh.
Louisiana,
Praise
and
God.
and I was actually invited to come and sing for the last cop, which was an Afro-American police officer.
Yes.
His name is Montrell Jackson.
Yes.
And in one of his last posts on social media, the day before he died, he put up there, "I believe that I will, my family will, and the city will get better."
Yes.
And I did not know that Better was his favorite song.
Oh.
And so his family called, wife and everybody called and said, you know, that was his favorite song. Would you come and perform it for us? And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
So I went to Baton Rouge and sung Better for the funeral, and just to see all of the cops, all the police officers,
support.
And just to see the family and the city, you know, of Baton Rouge, we all singing that song.
Oh, wow.
We all had one voice.
Yes.
Just to see the police officers clapping.
Sure.
You know, his wife went around and was hugging everybody. It was just amazing. And, you know, if he believed it, you know, and lost his life because of it, we that are alive should continue that legacy, and we should believe that things are going to get better. In the book of Ecclesiastes, it says, better is the ending of a thing than the beginning. And so many of us are at the beginning of trial, tribulation, frustration, but there's an ending. And at the end, God will turn that around for our good. So it will get better. It will.
Yeah. Praise God. Well, again, Better is available for digital download, and as well as the full project, it's available.
Yes, full project.
Okay. And how can our listeners and viewers get in touch with you?
Oh, please, you got to go to my official Hezekiah Walker Facebook page, and you can go there. You can go to Twitter, of course, that's Hezekiah Walker, and then of course Instagram is Bishop Hez.
Thanks again, Bishop, for being with us. It's always a pleasure to see you and catch up with you.
It's always a pleasure.
Continue success in all that you do, and keep in touch with us.
I promise you I will.
Please do.
God bless.
Bishop Hezekiah Walker, I'm Willie Mae McIver for Beyond the Praise.